We are live. I'm really excited to be here with Jimmy from Jimmy Joseph Mortgages.
Yes,
It's a
thank you, Chris.
beautiful day out and looking forward to hearing more about mortgages, especially I think it's an uncertain economic time for all of us. What kind of trends are you seeing just maybe year over year in terms of pre-approvals of people looking for mortgages and looking for houses?
Well, what's going on right now is there's a shortage on homes, and because of that, we're seeing people. Some are on the sideline trying to understand when is the opportunity for inventory to open up, so we can make these homes available to make for purchases and me giving out mortgages. There is a problem right now, but it's not a bad problem. It's just people just want to hear certain news about what's happening so they can feel comfortable allowing folks to come into their home. What we are seeing is a shift from those who live in the tri-state area, excuse me, more or less the metropolitan area of New York City, leaving those boroughs, coming to the suburbs of New Jersey, more or less of northern central, and parts of west New Jersey. So we're seeing business pick up. Virtual tours are happening, and I'm providing them with pre-approval letters to make them applicable for the mortgages.
So do you feel like it's demand was down just because of the shelter in place and now it's picking up? Or what kind of trends are you seeing there?
I'm seeing demand was down a little bit because of the certainty. Um, some didn't know how the new norm was going to be, right? Because of we didn't know how it was going to be applicable for us working from home, if it was doable. But now more than ever, you're seeing that absolutely is doable. More and more companies are opening the doors and saying, okay, you can work from home as long as you get A, B, C, D done. So people are feeling comfortable and confident. The markets are picking up. It just all telltale signs that things are picking up, and inventory will be available. Mortgages will be available for those who are looking for homes.
Okay. And I mean, there's been so much going on with the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates to zero and also buying up a lot of mortgage-backed securities. What type of impact has that had on mortgage rates?
It really has no impact on mortgage rates. It has more impact on credit cards, HELOCs, secondary, what we call HELOCs are what is called line of credit used against your home. It's another position that sometimes folks use to liquidate whatever equity they have in their position to do renovations or pay certain bills. It has some incentives. That's what the Fed Reserve has. We in the mortgage industry, we follow what's called a 10-year bond. We track that and we use that to help us navigate, well, not help us, what's navigating the coupon rate in order to issue to clients to get them the best rate as possible as far as for purchases on their new home.
And I mean, 10-year rates have come down quite a bit. So our mortgage rates,
Significantly.
I mean, mortgage rates are pretty much back to all-time lows or pretty close to lows.
Yes, right now you're seeing mortgage rates in the beginning threes, depending on someone's credit profile.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
still a good
And
environment to be looking for a house because rates are just so low.
absolutely, Chris, it's almost like the government is printing money. So therefore it means we have faith that the economy will pick up, which means the job market should swing up. Not as quick as some are expecting it, but the trajectory is that it's going to go up. So therefore, with money being cheap to borrow, this is absolutely the perfect time to purchase a home. I would even go further. Now is a perfect time to purchase a home because now most of us are going to be working from home. You can take parts of your room, basement, whatever, and compartmentalize that and make that your new office so that it can make it easy for you and your family to create income living at home and getting that house.
Yeah, makes sense. And what are the
Absolutely.
popular forms of mortgages at this point? I mean, is it still the 30-year or are ARMs more popular? What's the popular mortgages at this point?
As it pertains to arms, they're not so attractive right now because the 30-year and the 15-year are so much attractive with the rates. Those who are jumping into arms, it's not. I, I, I want to be very careful with my words. It's conducive for those who are looking for arms. However, the 30-year 15-year fix are a little bit more attractive with the rate.
Okay. And I mean,
Yeah.
people are always thinking about refinancing too. What do you think about refinancing at this point?
Another good time to refinance, right? Because of the simple fact that some people have private mortgage insurance, which is PMI, or some people have FHA loans, which carry mortgage insurance premium, MIP. Good time if your property values at a certain point, good time to get out of these programs and get into a traditional conventional mortgage.
And how much lower does the interest rate have to be before you consider refinancing?
It's it's a tough question. It's a general question because it has to be what that person is looking for right now at this time. Like some folks are looking to see, if they can do kitchen renovations, bathroom renovations, they can use some of that financial equity the equity position they're using in their home to do certain jobs now because that's available. Contractors are doing what they do best and maximizing whatever time they have to do additions to your home. Or you can probably pay off high interest credit cards, or you can pay off your car. Each individual has different ranges of where you want to go if they want to try to refinance. But for more than from what I'm seeing, a lot of people are refinancing just to get rid of the PMI or the MIP on their mortgages
Okay.
and reduce the years. A lot of
Yeah.
people going saying, I have 20 years left. Perfect time for me to go into a 15-year mortgage.
Yeah, makes sense. And COVID-19 has created so much uncertainty from people losing their jobs. What types of programs are being offered by mortgage companies in terms of like forbearance if people can't pay?
That is a very sensitive subject because each lender has what they call programs that help those who are going to the forbearance program. Because there are two people that are involved with it, the lender and the servicers. So some servicers or lenders are saying it's okay, we'll put that money on the back end of the loan when you decide to sell it. Or some are just saying you have 6 to 9 months to pay that percentages that you didn't do that you were going through your forbearance. So it makes it a little bit tricky. So I always advise my clients, please contact your lender servicer to find out what specifically they're doing with your mortgage because you just don't know. And you get a lot of information from Google, Yahoo, Outlook, and it's just the best solution is for you to contact a mortgage advisor like myself or contact your mortgage company and say, what are some of the uh, guidelines for me if I do decide to go into forbearance?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw that. It sounds like the government mortgage lenders like Fannie and Freddie, they'll give you a certain number of months, and then it just gets tacked on to the end.
Yeah, correct. And they're helping, right? And as always, sometimes they're helping the short term, but the long term is, depending on someone's profile, they're not adhering to paying back the mortgages. So we don't want to get into those the 2008 2009 housing crisis. So a lot of lenders are just protecting themselves. Speaking of protecting themselves, a lot of alternative programs are not available anymore either because on the secondary market, investors are not buying up those MBSs. So therefore, guidelines for lending is continually changing because of the environment we're currently under right now.
Okay. And I've seen you on Facebook. You seem very active, and you're doing
Right.
a lot of you do a lot of videos talking about mortgages and real estate, but also about supporting local businesses like us. Why did you decide to do videos of local businesses?
Because I think it's the core of our town. I think businesses, I mean, all they want to do is service the town. We ask them to help us when it comes to our kids, our families, activities, supporting holiday events in town. So it's only right if you're asking someone to do something for you, you make sure you pioneer their services so others can use it because we need them to help us grow. And it makes the community safe. It everything starts jiving when small businesses are doing well. And because they're such the engine of our economy, you just want to make sure that if they do well, I think the town and everybody else around it will do just as well because it just it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, we agree 100%. And
Right.
seems like you've been going to some great businesses. Like I saw your Aerial Fitness interview, and
Right.
I saw you eating that chicken sandwich from Bagel Cafe.
Absolutely. It is. It's what it is, right? It's like you're going from one extreme to the other. You have to work out. You got to have some Bagel Cafe chicken, right? It's one of those things. Like, and it's genuine too because the owners are saying, "Oh man, Jimmy's doing this for me. I appreciate what he's doing." And all I want is just everyone to be happy in terms of their growth because, like I said, they do well, we do well, and what more can you ask for, right?
For sure. Thanks so much
Yeah,
for sharing your insights. How can people find you if they need to talk about mortgages?
absolutely. So I can be reached. I'm on Facebook, Jimmy Joseph, or you can go under Jimmy Joseph Mortgages on Instagram. Also, my phone number, excuse me, 718-812-7798. That is my cell number. Right now, I'm working from home. I'm always available. You find me again, Jimmy Joseph Facebook, Instagram, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thanks, Jimmy. And I saw that Craig Bass just commented on Facebook. So he was saying, if you've been thinking about trying to save yourself some money, one place to look is your current mortgage payment. So to reach out to you.
Oh, oh man, awesome! I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that.
So shout out to Bagel
Thank you, man.
Cafe. I know we love their
I,
bagels and all their food. It's a great place.
when you define we, it's my family, my kids. Cause I have a college daughter. She's there three times a week. I'm there the other 2 times, so 5 days a week. He's seeing our spending go over well over there.
All right. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Thank you so
Have a
much,
good one.
Chris.
Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.